Hey guys, today I have a Super Capacity Plus Whirlpool washer. It's a direct drive washer, meaning we have control over how much water it's going to use. Tons of different options here, lots of extra rinse options, quite a few different 21 cycles on this one, 3-speed motor, so you can actually control how fast this agitator is going to go. So this is about the biggest size you can get in this style, so it's going to fill all the way up with water. And then with this agitator, it's going to agitate to kind of vortex and manually agitate those clothes as well. So kind of the best overall option for getting really dirty clothes clean. And I'm going to let it fill all the way up with water. I'm going to come back and show you that it agitates like it's supposed to, drains the water out as we move into the rinse cycle. It's going to fill all the way back up with fresh water, agitate for a bit, and then drain out for the final spin cycle, which I'll show you is nice, fast, and smooth as well. So once clothes are all done, I'll move them over to the electric dryer we're going to pair up with this and show you that that works perfectly. Basically, as if you were standing here yourself checking it out, you get to see that everything works perfect so that when you get it home, plug it in, you're good to go. So we will allow this to fill up and come back. All right, now filled all the way up with water, it's agitating. Of course, if I lift up the lid lock switch is going to kick in and it's going to shut the machine down because it knows the lid's open. I've got a bypass for that, little extra lid locking mechanism I bought online. I can plug it in and that way I can lift this up and you can see it's still operating. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in and show you here in a minute when I lift it up. It'll keep running. Of course, then I'll put it back before I actually list these up for sale. Hang on a sec. Okay, so now we're gonna restart this. Now when I lift this up, we can watch it and see that everything is working correctly. You see that agitator doing an excellent job getting those clothes vortex down along all the fins for manual agitation. Doing an excellent job. All right, we're moving out of the wash cycle into the rinse cycle. And now typically you would not lift this lid up during this time because you'd interrupt the drain cycle. However, since I've got that bypassed, I can show you it's draining that water out nice and fast. Then once it's done draining, it'll kick over to spin to extract all the soapy water before it fills up with fresh water for the rinse cycle. So we'll let it do that and we'll come back for that final spin. All right, moving out of the rinse cycle now into the final spin. You can hear and see it draining that water out nice and fast. Once again, once it's done draining, it'll kick over and start spinning. So I will pause this for the sake of time and allow it to kind of get started. Come right back. Alright, just finished draining, now has kicked over to spinning with a little bit of a final rinse there. And there's more rinse options here, but I don't have any of that turned on. So, and this will spin out for quite a while, but it doesn't take very long for it to get up to speed. It does go a little bit faster as the clothes get lighter and lighter, the more water it extracts. But as you can see, it's getting started. I'll close this so you can see. Nice smooth operation. Sounds great. And it's getting going faster and faster. And once again, at home, when you get this home, if you were at this point and lifted the lid up, it's going to shut the machine down. Nice safety feature there. That's going to be it on the rinse. From here, it's just going to spin now until those clothes are nice and light. So I'm going to let this finish up. Remove my little bypass and we will be on to the dryer next. All right, well now we've got that washer cleaned out. ready to go. The bypass has been removed, so it's ready to rock and roll. When you lift this up, it's going to shut the machine down. Now I've got the clothes moved over to the electric dryer. On time dry, which is a high heat setting, you've got a no heat air fluff setting for super delicate items. You've got auto sense drying low heat, and then an auto sense high heat. So you have 3 different temperatures, 5 cycles, and you just push to start right here. Here's your lint trap. You want to make sure that gets changed out before each and every load. You can hear it running. We're going to open it up in a sec and show you that it is heating. And we're going to use my temperature gun to do that. So right in between those 2 red dots, it takes a surface temperature measurement. It's about 75 degrees on top of the dryer. It's about 73 degrees on the concrete floor. So let's open this. You can see everything tumbling. So right inside this heating element tube gets pretty hot right here. But the inside of your dryer now is only going to get from about 95 all the way up to 195. Just depends on what your heat setting is on, how long it's been running, all that. So the air circulates, comes out here super hot, circulates with the clothes, dries them, and then the air goes out right there, which is where the lint trap would catch any lint on its way out the back of the machine. And so when you get your vent hose on the back of the machine, it's going to be a lot quieter than it is right now because I don't have that vent hose on the back. But as you can see, runs smooth, sounds great. But both of these are in excellent working order. I'll go ahead and get them listed up for sale. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks, you guys have a great day.